He started with cracked feet and quiet determination. People saw weakness. They missed the fire. Every morning before the sun came up, the town was silent. No cars, no voices. Only the sound of one boy's footsteps on the empty road. His name was Evan. He didn't wear running shoes. He didn't even wear old sneakers. He ran barefoot. The road was rough. Small stones pressed into his skin. In summer, the asphalt burned. In winter, the cold numbed his feet until he could barely feel them. But Evan kept running. Not because it was easy, not because he wanted attention. He ran because it was the only place where his mind felt calm. Evan grew up in a small American town where everyone knew everyone. His house was old, the paint peeled, the heater worked only sometimes. His mother worked 2 jobs. His father left when Evan was young. Money was always tight. At school, kids talked about new shoes, new phones, new things. Evan stayed quiet. He didn't complain. He didn't explain. When gym class started running drills, Evan surprised everyone. He was fast, not perfect, not polished, but fast. The coach noticed. "Why don't you join the track team?" the coach asked one day. Evan looked down at his feet. "I don't have shoes," he said softly. The coach paused, then said, "Figure it out." So Evan figured it out. He ran after school, early mornings, late evenings barefoot. At first, people stared. Then they laughed. Kids slowed their bikes just to point. "Hey, look! The barefoot runner! Doesn't he know shoes exist? Must be trying to be weird." Every laugh hit hard. But every laugh also pushed him, because quitting would mean they were right. And Evan refused to let that happen. His feet cracked. Sometimes they bled. At night, he washed them quietly in the sink so his mom wouldn't worry. He wrapped them with old cloth, then set his alarm, and ran again the next day. Pain became routine. Discomfort became normal. What scared him more than pain was stopping. Because running wasn't just movement anymore, it was identity. One afternoon, a local track meet was announced. Anyone could enter. The coach found Evan again. "You should race," he said. "I still don't have shoes," Evan replied. The coach thought for a moment. Then he took off his own running shoes. "They're not perfect," he said, "but they'll get you to the line." Evan held them like something fragile. They were too big. Worn out, but they were shoes. The crowd was small. Parents, friends, no cameras. It's just a starter pistol and a dusty track. When Evan stepped onto the line, people whispered, "Those shoes don't even fit. Who's that kid?" The race began. Evan didn't start fast. He started steady. Halfway through, his breathing found a rhythm. Near the end, something shifted. He passed one runner, then another. He crossed the line near the front. Not first, but close enough that people noticed. The coach smiled. "You belong here," he said. Belonging didn't mean things got easy. Evan still had no money, still no gear, still no comfort. Other runners had trainers, nutrition plans, rides to practice. Evan ran home, still barefoot most days, but now something had changed. People weren't laughing as loudly. Some were watching. One night, Evan sat alone after practice. His legs ached. His feet throbbed. He wondered if this was foolish. What if this led nowhere? What if effort wasn't enough? He thought about quitting. Then he remembered the road at sunrise, the silence, the peace, and he ran again the next morning. During his senior year, a scout came to a regional meet. Evan didn't know. He just ran. Not perfectly, not cleanly, but with everything he had. After the race, a man approached him. "Have you thought about running after high school?" Kay asked. Evan blinked. No one had ever asked that before. Evan received a small opportunity. Not a full scholarship, not fame. It's just a chance. A community college. Basic support. A track dot. It felt unreal. The boy who ran barefoot on broken roads now had a lane. College was harder than anything before. Faster runners, stronger bodies, higher expectations. Evan lost races, a lot of them, But he didn't quit because he remembered where he started. Cracked feet. Quiet determination. Years later, the cameras arrived. Not because he asked, but because he earned it. A major meet. A big crowd. His name was announced. It's the same town that once laughed now watched on screens. The race began. This time, Evan didn't think about pain, or doubt. He thought about every step that brought him here. He crossed the line. First, for a moment, the stadium was silent. Then the cheers came, loud, unstoppable. Cameras followed him. Microphones waited. Someone asked what kept you going when people laughed. Evan smiled. I didn't run to prove them wrong, he said. I ran because stopping felt worse. Back home, kids tell his story now. The barefoot runner. The one no one believed in. But Evan knows the truth. It was never about shoes. Or talent. Or attention. It was about showing up one step. One morning. One decision not to quit. People will always see weakness first. They'll miss the fire. Let them. 'Cause the road doesn't care who laughs. It only responds to those who keep moving.